Good afternoon everyone, we're here in the sunshine at York Road for Maidenhead United against Tamworth in the National League. I'm Michael Shapiro, your commentator today, and I'll be joined by Keith Higgins. Welcome Keith.
Good afternoon Michael.
Before we go through the form of both sides, let's first take a quick look at their lineup, starting with the away side. Tamworth make two changes to the starting 11 who beat Eastleigh 2-0 at home last weekend. Captain Ben Milnes and Ronan Meyer come in, and George Morrison, well, he's gone back to Fleetwood after his loan spell, and Bekray Onoru drops to the bench. For the hosts, Maidenhead United, they make three changes to the team that were defeated by Dagenham and Redbridge last time out. The Magpies were forced into a late signing yesterday as both goalkeepers are out injured. That means Sam Howes signed from Leyton Orient, and he comes in to replace the injured goalkeeper Craig Ross. Brendan Kiernan and Nathan Ferguson both come back in, and Tristan Abrahams and Owen Cochran drops to the bench, while former Tamworth player Chris Ray can't play against his former club because of an agreement made between the two clubs when he signed for Maidenhead. The objectives for both these sides would have been the same at the start of the season, to maintain their places in the National League, but you can never predict how things are going to work out in this league. Maidenhead are faced with their biggest challenge yet. In 23rd place, 5 points off safety, with only 6 games left. It's going to take something special if the Magpies are going to preserve their National League status for another year. Here is Smith. Wow. Almost fall into Kiernan at the back post, and you'd have to say he should have done better from that position. Smith. That's good play, nice ball. Crossed in, and it's in the back of the net, and it's Mikowski, and you have to say a deserved lead for the home side. Was great interchange before by Smith, who found Kiernan in acres of space. Great ball in, and Mikowski capitalises. 1-0 Maidenhead.
Yeah, well described Michael, great goal there for Maidenhead, and Reece Smith showing how intelligent footballer he is. Cockerell mullet.
Here's a dangerous one, not convincing keeping there. That one's a bit too deep, and an easy catch for Howes. I'm so used to saying Ross that I have to think. Here's Milnes. Good hit, and it strikes the bar. Whether Howes was going to get there or not, I'm not quite sure, but Maidenhead just about escaped that, Keith.
Well, I think Howes got a little touch on that.
Here is Creaney looking to get on the end of that one. Tonks doesn't quite fall to him. It's Creaney crowded out by Maidenhead shirts. Good work rate by Maidenhead.
Wonderful block there by Reece Smith, really stuck to it. The sort of thing that actually lifts the fans. I mean, Crompton not happy they didn't get the cross in, but it's one of those infamous Tonks long throws.
Yep, here we go. Maidenhead fans edgy. And it is a deep one. Well, it was DG who rose there, but Maidenhead let off the hook as his header was a tame one.
Into the 1 minute of added time.
1 minute of added time, dangerous ball in. Well hooked clear by McClinchley. And that is the half-time whistle here at York Road. It's Maidenhead who will go in to half-time with the lead by a 1-0, thanks to Mikowski getting on to the cross by a great Kiernan pass in. It was great work by Kiernan and Smith, who set up the goal. And Maidenhead have got something to hold on to here. It's 1-0. Strong header there by Hollis. Mikowski. Nice work by Maidenhead. It's Ferdinand. Good ball in, and well, other than a really important intervention by Diggy, Mikowski there was lurking behind him, and it will be a corner for Maidenhead. course, they reached the FA Cup third round this season. That was for the 4th time in their history. As Maidenhead bring the ball forward with Makowski. It's Kiernan, and he just about slots it home. It went past the goalkeeper there, almost in slow motion. But it doesn't matter how it goes in. Maidenhead are 2-0 up here at York Road, and hopefully now their fans can, well, start to relax. You can hear the noise by the Maidenhead support.
Great cross by Mikowski. I really thought Kiernan had missed it, fluffed it, but he got just enough of a touch on it so that Singh couldn't get near it. Just crept in. It was almost like slow motion, but fans won't mind that. Maidenhead 2 goals up. I think it's Meyer with the corner.
Oh, a free header there for Creaney. And, well, you would expect him to do better, all alone there in the box. So, deceived Maidenhead there. Will it pay off? It's hit the bar by Creaney, punched clear by Howes. And a bit of deception there by the away side, almost caught Maidenhead out.
Even now, just 10 yards inside his own, inside the half they're attacking, Tonks is going to do the long throw. Yeah, this will be long.
It's quite remarkable, really. That's a good intervention there. Was it Cotterill? I think it was Cockerell Mollett there.
Cockerell Mollett, yeah. Yeah, good little turn. Just didn't quite get enough on it.
No.
Looks like he's found his contact lens, but onto the Alan Devonshire suite.
Yeah, the sunlight as well is also hard for the keeper to find that ball in the air, and it's cleared away this time. A Maidenhead, well, that one's going to trickle through, and an easy one for Howes. Nice play by Petit, switches possession nicely there. Smith, can they kill the game? Still Smith. Well, not his best of efforts, but the right idea from the Maidenhead youngster.
Is that a right word? Cameroonian? Comes from the Cameroon.
Yeah, Cameroonian, I believe.
Right.
Here it comes, and well, the goalie looked like he was kind of barged there, but doesn't get spotted by the referee. Here is Tonks. Cuts it back. Cockerell, and that looked like a penalty to me, and it will be a penalty. A clumsy challenge there by Maidenhead, and the away side will have a chance now to pull one back and put the pressure on the hosts. Here's Milnes, and he's tucked it away beautifully into that bottom left corner. Couldn't hit that any better, really. And Tamworth are right back in the game here.
Yeah, as you said, perfect penalty. Howes actually went the right way. I just thought for a minute, is there half a chance he might get there, but perfectly placed by Milnes.
And it's certainly going to be a nervy last 10 minutes here for Maidenhead. Matty Fairweather does well. Here's Johnson, one of the substitutes. Does well to find Karima. Sits up nicely for him. Well, you can see why he's not a striker there with that finish.
Maidenhead, now the dilemma about game management.
Yes, they've all looked sharper today. Here they come again. Smith, oh, that touch wasn't quite right. Here's Petit. It screams of shoot from the Maidenhead supporters. Barrett does go down. No free kick given. Johnson does brilliantly there, and he's got the game surely now for Maidenhead. They didn't give that ball. Well, they closed down brilliantly. They never gave up on that, and they have deservedly found the third. And really now, that should be over here. Maidenhead 3, Tamworth 1, and it's a substitute. Johnson.
His first goal for the club, Michael, and what a great goal that was. Everyone is appealing for the foul as Sam Barrett fell down, but Barrett realised he wasn't going to get the foul, showing that bit of character we're talking about, really fighting for the ball, making sure that he didn't lose it, and Johnson was able to come through in the confusion, one-on-one with the keeper. Real confidence by the young lad there to bury it to Jassing's right, and there's still going to be a fair bit of added time, but Maidenhead can breathe a little bit more easily now.
Yeah, I'd say they can breathe a lot more easily now. Here's Barrett. Looking for Toby Show-Silva. He's found a bit of space, and it almost broke to him. Welsh Hayes. Back to Johnson once more. Stopped by the goalkeeper. Almost a fourth for the Magpies.
Yes, a very intelligent break there by Maidenhead, and yes, Johnson forcing Singh to stretch his legs out and break the block.
So we're probably around halfway through those minutes of added time. Still a 2-goal advantage for the home side, but Tamworth have a chance here. Crowded out. Back to Tonks. Measured pass in. Header on by Creaney. Easy one for Howes, who's had a decent enough debut today. And that's exactly, if you're a Maidenhead fan, exactly what you want to see. Evading everyone, and now they can eat up more seconds. And in fact, the full-time whistle's blown. A massive win for the Magpies. They still believe, the fans still believe. The great escape is still on with 5 games left. Maidenhead are still in with a shout of National League survival. As for Tamworth, it's not been their finest day, but with safety all but assured, wherever they finish this season, it will be deemed as a hugely successful one in their first season in the National League.